Sergeant Apone cheered. X1000.
What's up, Sergeant
Good evening,
Apone?
Artosis. After watching your VODs from the last few days, I imagine you've been waking up nightly in a cold sweat breaking out of a nightmare about carriers. Those space blimps have been brutal.
Yeah.
Cheers to a good stream.
Thank you very much, Sergeant Pone. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. That the specific map I've been practicing a lot is very big, so it always turns into carrier like game.
A genie appears to you and offers you a deal. You get
Thank you
$50
much,
million tax-free, no strings attached. But you will be forced to live out the next 3 donos hex for X cents. Do you accept?
No. No, not happening. I value my health and my sanity. What scans real MMR? It's like maybe 2,700 to 2,800. I don't need fuck you money. Not that way. Not that way. I mean, it always sounds good, but no thank you. Okay. So we're in Cham versus MaxPax. Cham, MaxPax obviously favored here, but Cham is a very, very good Zerg. So, and he actually, like, Cham is one of those guys that is on the border of upsetting people at big tournaments every single year, like Katowice. He's always quietly doing well and never really casted on stream. He's always like a B or C stream game because he doesn't have like a ton of fans. And he doesn't have a ton of great results. But I swear to God, every time we talk about Chan in the break room, it's like, wait, Chan beat who? It's like, oh, damn, man. He's putting out like good series here. So like, don't underestimate him. Cham is legit. He is legit. Well, I mean, right now he did the hatch block, right? So it'll probably turn into Oracle Adept, and we'll see what type of damage MaxPax can get against Cham. Of course, Cham knows all this, and he'll start to block it as well. When is... I'll talk to you guys after. I want to pay attention to this game right now. So Stargate's on the way. That's going to be for Oracles. That's the main thing. If you block that hatchery, you really want to follow up with harassing because the walk for the queens is very far to get to that hatchery. So it just can't have good defense. And if it has good defense, you can kind of shade/fly to the other base because, that won't have good defense. It's very hard to have everything defended well right now in the game. So cancels that shade. He's trying to just get some free damage here. He doesn't want to overcommit into that queen. Because, like, you could probably walk up and get a drone with this, but you'll end up getting it, like, in the red, right? You want it to have higher health. You want to pair it with another one, and you want to get significant damage. So here he is. Notice how he stays out of queen range. He's shading in. Oh, wow. That was not a good finish. That was positionally not what he was looking for. So this is a good defense here from Cham, without a doubt. That was very disappointing for MaxPax. Very disappointing for MaxPax. I'm surprised. It was like, at first I thought he let it finish, and then I saw the 4 lings there, and it was like, no, he'll cancel. And then it felt like he tried to cancel, but it didn't cancel or something like that, because positionally the shades were not even next to each other. And you want them next to each other because then they block some of the surface area where the melee units of Zerg can get on top of them, right? So, yeah, bad moment. Anyways, the Oracle flies in, doesn't really get any damage. There's a Void Ray coming out, and he's also getting a Twilight with some more gates. This is... And a third Nexus. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I almost feel like this is a placeholder Nexus. No, I guess it won't be, because the timing of the Twilight isn't correct. So it's going to be a real Nexus, but it's like... It's kind of weird the way he's playing it. So he's getting glaives here. Not a big surprise on that. This mid game is going to probably decide it. If Cham blocks these glaved adepts, he's going to win, right? Like, nothing MaxPax has done damage yet. And this is not an all-in adept play that we're going to see. It's like 4 gate, right? I believe it's 4 gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 gate. So it'll be a fair amount, but you know, it's just everything else he's doing is going to be wicked slowed. What's a placeholder nexus? Okay, a placeholder nexus is it's just what I ended up calling nexuses, where you put the nexus down, but you're not even planning on mining from it. Right. So it's like you see that sometimes from Protoss, like if they're setting up a 2-base attack against Zerg, sometimes they'll make a placeholder nexus where they put down the nexus because it tricks Zerg into thinking it's a normal game. And then they just attack with like 44 probes, right? So it's, yeah, that's what a placeholder nexus is. One that you're not planning on mining from, at least not at that moment. It's generally an all-in. So here's the Glaive Depths. Let's see what damage he gets. Seems like he's not quite ready for this. They get an excellent position here behind the pool. Oh boy. Now Cham actually gets out of here before losing drones, so that's good at least. It seems as if he just doesn't have the units to deal with this. He was not really expecting this type of play. He actually pops up the Spore there. That's kind of interesting. Gets a good surround, but not going to be able to kill enough of these. They shade down. Now, for the amount of Adepts he made, let's see how many drones he ends up getting. It was almost looking okay, because he was down at 5 like 10 seconds ago, and now he's up to 11 drone kills. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. 20 overall. He lost 17 Adepts there and the Void. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for Cham. Cham does have +1 melee. He does have 5 hatch. What do you do with that? I don't think you have any chance to break him. 3 base, just unit production here is going to be amazing for MaxPax. Bellringer, thank you for the sub. Yeah, not digging the position right now for Cham, but you know, with the 5 hatches up, like he's able to drone up pretty quickly. He's getting +2 melee. He's getting, you know, roach speed here as well. He's got to switch over to units though. He has to switch over to units immediately. He only has, yeah, that 1 Overlord finished. 5 roaches coming up. That's not going to be enough. I don't think he has enough to actually hold this. I think he's just going to lose this base. This is, we're getting close to like what I would consider to be game-ending damage for MaxPax. Look at this. 2 Adepts over here killing these extra drones. Oh, thank God he put up that Guardian shield against the Zerglings. Yeah. That's too bad. The beginning defense was really good, and then he just was caught off guard. I have a favorite casting moment? No. Too many. Too many to count. Although, I find a good measurement when people ask a question like that is what pops in my mind. And what just popped in my mind was casting Classic in the round of 8 of that BlizzCon where he blinked all the DTs. I remember being pretty hyped over that. Actually, I guess my overall, I think one of the things I'm happiest about in my career was getting to do the deep mind stuff for the AI. When I flew out to London for that, that was a very special moment for me. Really enjoyed that. That was so fun. All right, we're going into game number 2, MaxPax versus Cham. MaxPax leading 1-0. And he is down here in the bottom right of Site Delta. And in the top left, Cham. All right, going for that hatch block as he always does. And of course, just putting the pylon down. It'll be a minute before we get to see anything interesting. I'll take this moment to say big thanks to Mapu. He's our observer here today. You can definitely check him out. Use the command Mapu in chat. And of course, use the command StarCraft 2 in chat. There's a new YouTube channel with all the StarCraft 2 casts on it called Artosis Casts 2. Use the command StarCraft 2 to check that out. And of course, follow my channel if you're here right now. We cast this every week. I did already announce, but I'll mention it a few more times, including now. Unfortunately, next week, I'm not going to be able to cast. My brother is coming to visit, and I'm going to take the day off. So, sorry about that, but we'll be back the week after that. So, anyways, yeah. Looks like he has blocked the hatch. The hatch goes down to the third base location. MaxPax just getting ready for his expansion. Yeah, all standard stuff still. You know, I think this matchup in particular does a very good job of showing that increasing the worker count did not speed up when and where we see action. Because literally, you can't even talk about anything. You have to, like, fill time until the Cybernetic score is done.
Defense donated $3.33. MaxPax has the highest Aligulak rating overall for TOS.
Nice.
In one of the 3 matchups he's first, and he's second place in other 2. All time. But just cause he's the son of a duke and can't participate, Artie won't consider him. Also, Taya is a god. Stop hate.
Oh, I don't have any hate for MaxPax. I enjoy his playstyle. I enjoy his games. I think he's an excellent player. But I absolutely will not give the ranking of #1 Protoss in the world to someone who is not going to LAN events, because LAN events are a whole different beast, and it's what truly matters when you're trying to talk about who's the actual best. So that's that. If he wants to go to LAN and win, I'm down. I am down. And I don't hold it against him either. It could be whatever reason in the whole world for him not to go, and that's totally fine. And I respect that decision, everything, but you're not getting ranked #1 without playing in the most important events. Yeah, dude, and I have metal in my ankle and I can't go to space, but can we call me the best astronaut? We can't? Oh, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Anyways, big thank you there. Bell Ringer, gifting 5 subs. Appreciate it, man. So the Adepts coming in, getting a little bit of damage this time. Doing better than that previous game for sure. Oh, just barely gets away there. Where they shade to? Yeah, back through the middle. So, yeah, not losing anything yet. Some very, very good harassment. Damn, still doing all right with these. Finally, Cham gonna get rid of that one Adept. Dude, he lost a lot to those 2 Adepts. It's pretty impressive. Now, MaxPax's gonna get his 3rd Nexus up, continually making oracles here. It is a +1 melee build once again here from Cham. Interesting to see that a couple times. Yeah, the Oracle being pushed back. Okay, flies in with this secondary Oracle at the 3rd. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Trading that whole damage there for 4 drones is very, very solid. Oh, that was almost amazing. What a good pullback from Cham. He was going to get like 6 or 7 drones frozen and the Queen. So good last moment that he pulled back there. Very well done. Forge and Twilight on the way. So pretty standard follow-up here from MaxPax. This is much more what we normally see. Triple Oracle, a couple of Adepts still flying around. Shading in, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful placement right there. Picking off multiple drones. Ooh. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? He was right on that. Damn. Very good feel. It took me a moment there. I'm like, no, that can turn and kill one. Nope, it can't actually, I don't think. I think they were just barely going to kill it with like one hit left. Fairly certain, but... Anyways, MaxPax with some very, very good micro here. This kills 8 drones as well.
$3.33.
What's up, man?
RT, are you having a good day?
Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit weird. MaxPax versus Cham gets you excited. Me too. Me too. I saw this match coming up, and we made sure to get it. And all right. Thank you much. Now, yeah, he's going +1 melee after that. I mean, +1 carapace after that +1 melee. It's kind of weird. I don't feel like I ever see that. Normally, well, I guess I'm used to the older Baneling, right, where +2 melee would one-shot probes. So every time you saw +1 melee, you'd see +2 melee every single time. And you'd never see +1 melee against Terran. So, yeah, I guess that's true. I've never really seen this, but this makes more sense in this regard. Now, the Stalker's coming in. He actually has a very well-placed stasis ward here. That's a great retreating stasis ward. Okay, that was a good move. That was a very good move getting back there and like sacrificing just a couple of lings. Gets only 4 frozen. Backs up. Still hasn't killed that much. You can see really, really efficient play here from MaxPax so far. 4th Nexus going up. Yeah, had another stasis there as well. And of course, just turning the Oracles on really helps against this also. It's very hard to play just Ling against this. You know, Hero kind of invented going mass Oracles with Blink Stalker against Ling Ravager compositions. Here it's just Lings, so it's like maybe a little bit more simple in a lot of ways. Yeah, he does target that down. Gonna go ahead, blink back as well. You know, the Lings getting a little bit of surround, a little bit of surface area, but again, with the Oracles turning on, it's just the damage output is so high. Really feels like MaxPax is slamming this Cham. I was hoping for a nice, close series here, and it doesn't seem as if Cham is going to be able to deliver that. Yeah, MaxPax just kind of roaming about now. Blinking back, and you know, Cham has an okay amount of roaches. Unfortunately, this is a little bit late for that. He is double expanding, so like if he can push everything back, then he'll be on 5 base and maybe he can make something out of it. But right now, MaxPax is actually mining from 4 bases, so his economy is just stellar. His supply is going up and up and up. He's got 1/1. He's got +2 in charge on the way. More gates coming out. Yeah, down goes a hatch. So MaxPax right now he's taking a 5th while killing his opponent's 5th. Man. Really not looking good right now for Cham. I think Cham's going to have to GG here in a moment, unfortunately. If these roaches die, if this base dies, the game is over. You're just not going to have enough larvae, enough production to ever stop this at that point. Yeah, some Lings actually got clicked in. That was a good move, but as you can see, there's just more Stalkers than Roaches and Queens and Lings at this point. There are a few that are about to unhatch. Some charge lots get into the natural somehow as well. So things continue to go pretty darn poorly here. You can see, yeah, that cost efficiency completely out of control. GG. And MaxPax is going to take that down 2-0.